Think positive.
Welcome, or welcome back to the GHOUL-AMBROSE podcast, GA for short. I'm your host, Prince. This is a space for inner work, self-improvement, self-discovery, mindset, accountability, integrity, reflection, and personal development. This podcast is built for growth, for honesty, and for becoming a better version of yourself one day at a time. New episodes drop every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Today's episode is called Trials and Errors. Lessons. Let's slow this down. When something goes wrong, the first feeling is usually pressure, then doubt, then that voice that says, maybe this isn't it. But what if that moment is not proof of inability? What if it's proof of growth in motion? An attempt was made, and that matters. Many ideas never leave the mind. Many plans stay unfinished. Many people wait until it feels safe. But movement happened. Effort was made. That deserves respect. Trying takes energy. Trying takes courage. Trying means stepping into the unknown without guarantees, even when the result isn't perfect. Mistakes have been labeled as bad. Errors have been treated like stop signs, as if one wrong move means turn around. But that's not how growth works. Everything new feels unfamiliar at first. Every skill feels heavy at first. Every goal feels far in the beginning. That doesn't mean it's wrong. It means it's early. An error is not a wall. It's a signal. It shows timing. It shows habits. It shows blind spots. It reveals something that wasn't clear before. And seeing clearly is progress. Growth is not clean. It's not straight. It rarely moves in a perfect line. It moves like this. Try. Learn. Adjust. Try again. The only real setback is refusing the lesson. When something doesn't work and nothing is taken from it, that's when cycles repeat. But when the question becomes, what did this show? Forward motion begins again. Not every result is a statement about worth. Sometimes it's simply feedback, information, direction. When a child learns to walk, there are falls. No one calls it failure. No one suggests quitting. There's falling, standing, falling again, standing again, and eventually walking. Somewhere along the way, that grace disappears, as if adulthood requires perfection, as if getting it right the first time is the standard. But growth has never worked that way. Trying something new may look unsure. It may feel slow. It may come with mistakes. That's part of the process. That's normal. Sometimes the lesson isn't even about the task. Sometimes it's about patience, focus, discipline, self-trust. Every trial carries something. Awareness is the key. There's a difference between saying, I failed, and saying, I learned. One closes the mind, the other keeps it open. Being in progress is not weakness. Figuring it out is not failure. Perfection has never been the requirement. Attention is. If something repeats, observe it. If something feels off, adjust it. If something doesn't work, approach it differently. That's growth. Harsh self-talk doesn't build strength. Clear thinking does. There's no need to panic every time something shifts. There's no need to question everything because of one outcome. Sometimes the answer is simple. Small change. New angle. Better timing. If something didn't work, pause. Look at it. Learn from it. Then move. It didn't work. Okay. Now you know something you didn't before. That's progress. Not loud. Not dramatic. Just progress. Progress doesn't always feel exciting. Sometimes it feels ordinary. Sometimes it feels small. But small steps done consistently change direction over time. Not instantly, gradually. And gradual change lasts. Nothing meaningful was built without friction. Not strength. Not skill. Not confidence. Friction shapes things. It smooths rough edges. It reveals weak spots. And weak spots can be strengthened. That's not failure. That's refinement. So, when something shifts, when the result feels off, when the outcome isn't perfect, there's no emergency. There's information. And information is useful if it's received calmly. Every attempt adds clarity. Every adjustment adds awareness. Every moment of reflection adds direction. And direction is enough. Every trial carries a lesson. Even the ones that frustrate. Even the ones that repeat. An error isn't random. It exposes something. Timing, preparation, patience, focus. Trials test. Errors reveal. Lessons refine. Without the trial, there's no exposure. Without the error, there's no improvement. That's the cycle. Not punishment. Not failure. Process. And once the lesson is seen, the error loses its weight. It becomes instruction. That's why direction is enough. Because the lesson already did its job. You try, you adjust, you continue. That's it. I hope you found something worth taking with you today. Maybe a new perspective. Maybe a moment to pause and reflect. Thank you for being here and sharing this space with me. Your presence matters. If this resonated with you, share it with someone you care about because growth spreads through connection. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. Stay grounded And as always, be safe.